welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a really cute Valentine's Day gnome centerpiece with this really cute little Valentine's Day gnome, and I got him at TJ Maxx. Now I know they have them at Home Goods now, I think. Actually no, I haven't seen them at Home Goods. I know some people got them at Home Goods, which anyways, TJ Maxx and Home Goods are the same exact store. And I also saw them at Marshall's the other day, but I didn't pick any up because I got mine at TJ Maxx because that's where I could find them first. I was looking and looking and looking, I could never find them, and then I found them at TJ Maxx. I thought Home Goods would have them first because it's like this is like a whole piece of home decor, but no, I found mine at TJ Maxx for $10, and he is so cute. I made a wreath with one of them. I have this one, and then I have two more up here. They have all different ones, and I really love this color. It's a non-traditional color, so we're going to be using this form. It's got ties on it. It's going to be using deco mesh on this, and it's a 22 by 4, so 22 across, 4 inches wide, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ties on this thing. So 11 ties. So let me pull the camera down. Let me use my mesh to get started, and we'll get this bad boy going. So I'm going to be using this mesh. It's a very tinselly mesh, and I love it. I'm also going to be using a silvery gray and a white. So let me get started on our poofs. So all I do is just put it out of the way for a second, get this all ruffled up. Let me move the camera back a teeny smidge, that way you guys can all see everything. And y'all, I know some people were wondering why you're like, I can't see your face. Well, friends, the reason why I don't really show my face on here is because I rather you all see the project than my face, right? I rather have you have a good clear view of what we're making and not the project. So sorry about that, but I think y'all are here more for the project and not my face, but y'all get to see it, my new hairdo. I think this is the first video of y'all seeing my hairdo. So I'm gonna be gone next week, so I'm gonna try to get another video uploaded this week and then just post it next week when I'm on vacation. That way you guys still have content. But this one I'm gonna try to get out this week, and then the next ones I will try to get out the week after when I'm gone. So I'll just pre-record it and then just upload it. And even though this is a green tie, it doesn't bother me. And I'm gonna do 10-inch poofs using my 10-inch thing and put them in every tie. So I'll go down doing ties. I just don't want to do too many big poofs. Like normally on a wreath I do 12-inch, but on this one I don't want to do too many because I don't want to have it so full, but we also have to zigzag back and forth to cover up the middle. So there'll be a lot of base layer mesh on this, and you want to have it so it's not like really full. You want to be able to still see all the stuff that will be in our centerpiece. So this actually, the way you could do this, you could totally turn this into a swag if you wanted to at the end. Basically do everything I'm doing, but then instead of putting my gnome that I'm gonna have like placed in, so that's because I'm gonna have it like placed into our design like that, you would have it placed sideways, so when it's hanging on the wall it's facing you, if you know what I'm saying. Which that would be really cute too. You could totally do that. So that's what these are. These are nice. You can use them as centerpieces, swags, garlands if you wanted to. They make longer ones. But yeah. So now we got one end done. So I'm gonna do another 10-inch poof and just bring it right back over to the next tie on the other side. See all the the Valentine's Day Dollar Tree heart DIY is very popular on here. And how many of y'all saw I just uploaded a Unique in the Creek flower tutorial, which was super fun, and it was actually kind of like, I was kind of lost halfway through it because I was kind of filming and learning at the same time with that one because I never made it before. So we got through it together. At the end, it's super beautiful. It's actually on my Etsy shop if you're interested, MB Crafts by Max. But yeah, so you can find mesh like this all over. I would check themaxout.com, which is my affiliate with Waterman's Loft. So themaxout.com, all one word. Super great products over there. I love their products, and this mesh didn't come from there, but they sell mesh pretty similar to this as well. A lot of my everything supplies come from there too. I love everything from there, and they're a great price, and it's a small business, and I'm great friends with the owner. So Mr. Scott is super nice and has treated me well as I started my business. So obviously you can see that we put poofs in there, but you can still see through, and we don't want that. So what I do is I do what I call my zigzag. So what I do is I zigzag back and forth through the middle. So what I do is I take it, I don't go right into this one right away, I skip one, and I go to this one. So 10-inch poof, skip the first one and go to the second one. Because when we come back, we'll put it in that one. Now I will not put it in this one, I'll put it in this one. Y'all know what I'm saying, I'm going like back and forth. And this helps fill in the middle. That way our design is not forgotten about. Okay, it goes to that one, I think, right? Yes. And then I bring it over to this, just like just a separate tie. I don't actually do a poof there, because I do a poof coming back. So this is all just so we have a nice center of our wreath. That way nothing is like non-covered, and I want everything to be nice and full. And so I go back and forth a couple of times. That way it's all nice and beautiful. I feel like I'm doing this different, but it'll still work. You'll fluff it at the end again, so remember, you'll have to fluff. Always, always, always have to fluff your base. Okay, so now our base is pretty much fluffed. I'm gonna just take my mesh and just fluff it and see if we need to bring it anywhere. We're gonna have other mesh into this design, so don't think that it all has to be covered right now. I'm going to be cutting some 10-inch mesh and adding it in here. And then we'll have our little gnome friend, and we'll have other stuff in our design as well. So, actually planning on making a Easter centerpiece, or Easter floral arrangement today for this live, but I was playing with so many florals today on my Facebook Live. We made a super, super pretty spring floral grapevine design that I can show you here in a second, that I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of done with florals for the day. I don't feel like working with any, so I decided not to. So that is done now, and I'm gonna actually finish it off with a zip tie. I like to zip tie anything that I cut off or put on. That way I know nothing's going anywhere. So I'll be on vacation all next week, so I will not be here to film. So that's why I want to pre-record a video for all you friends, and then you guys will have some content going out when I'm gone. Okay? So, this is what our base looks like so far. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, and I love this mesh. It's super metallic-y. Okay. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna cut our mesh. So, I'm just gonna cut one for you guys and just show you. So you're gonna need 5 of one color, 6 of another. So there's 11 ties. Now I'm just gonna show you how we're gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna show you how I ruffle it, and then I'm gonna put you on time lapse, and you guys can just zoom through it. So we're gonna do 24-inch cut, and you're gonna need either 5 of the white or 5 of the silver, and whatever one you do 5 of, the other color you're gonna do 6 of. So then you're just gonna take the ends and you're gonna curl them a couple of times. Take a little clip, take the other side, curl them, and then ruffle. And what I might actually do, friends, no, I think this will look fine. So yes, so that's how you do it. So let me cut these all 24 inches, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I got them all on, but because they're uneven, you're gonna have 2 colors next to each other right there, which is not really that big of a deal. It doesn't really bother me. So, we just took I just switched out and put them in every tie. So now I want to find ribbon that I like. And so we are gonna be using just a plain solid gray, if I can find it. Oh, over here. So just a solid gray in it, along with this heart. This heart, I like this heart. So we're gonna do that heart. So these 2 are gonna be our ribbons, and we're gonna cut our tails. I don't want anything with pink in it, just because we don't have pink in this design. So I made sure we didn't add pink. And so we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do 10-inch tails. Yeah, 10-inch tails sounds fine. And so we're gonna need 11. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Normally on a wreath, y'all, I'll use 13-inch tails, but I don't want my tails to be really long in this design, just because I want other things to be more focal to this point. So I'm going to dovetail them quick. You wouldn't even have to add ribbons in this design. I just brings it more love and more color. Brings it to life more, so I like to add ribbon. You know, I'm a ribbon addict, hence all the stuff behind me. Okay. And I keep on losing my garbage can because I moved it. It's usually right over here to my side, but my chair is sitting there right now, so I couldn't find it before. I was like searching. Okay. Ooh, I love this heart ribbon. Okay. And so we're gonna need 11 of these as well. These are called easy tails, and I got this from, I got these ones from the 315 store on Etsy. They're custom made by a person that follows me on YouTube or on Facebook, and they were a gift, and I love them. They're hand engraved, and they're amazing. So you can use them to measure. You can use them to cut your tails. All sorts of fun stuff. But they're called Perfect Tails. You can get them, a lot of different companies make them. You can also use the Measure Buddy, which is by made by the same lady who does the Unique in the Creek boards. I can't think of her name right now. I'll think of it in a second. Okay, so there's our ribbon. This is wired ribbon, and this one's a 2.5, and the other one is a 1.5. So I wish I had gray Valentine's Day ribbon, but I don't. I have black and white and red, but I don't have gray. And I don't want black and red into this because there is no black in the gnome or the design. So I'll just stick with those colors, and I think these will look good together. So what we're gonna do is just take our ribbons and just place them on top of each other, fold them in half, and add them in all of our ties that we have things. So all 11 of those should have a ribbon in them. And then I'm gonna bring them out actually. Bring them out towards the outside, and then just twist them like that, real gorgeous. And then we're actually gonna go in with some Decoflex tubing at the end and add that in there. So leave the ties. So you'll put this in all of them. Okay friends, well I thought I was on time lapse when I was putting the ribbons in, but apparently I didn't hit the time lapse button. So I apologize for that, but it's not really anything special. It was just me putting the ribbons in. So this is what it looks like when you put all the ribbon in. And now if I did this again, I'd probably do a 11 to a 12-inch tail. I didn't think I needed such a big one, but I would like it a little bit bigger, but I still do think this looks really good. Now, obviously you can still see like the green ties, and we'll cut those off at the end. But the reason I didn't cut them off yet is because I want to add these ribbon tails, or this Decoflex tubing into it. I think it just brings another little thing into our design, but I'm not going to be adding these into all of them. I'm going to just, you know what friends, I don't think I'm even going to add this. I think by the time I have everything in there, it's going to blend it with this. So I scratched that idea. So what you are going to want to do though, is go through and just take your little snippers and snip off all of these green ties, and then just push them down. Now don't worry if you can still see them. I'm going to add ornaments to the center of all my ribbons at the end, just to cover those up like I do on most of my designs, or it might be little hearts. I haven't decided yet. I do have some big hearts that are going to go into this design, but all you're going to do is just go around and snip all those off. If you are planning on doing a design like this, sometimes I think they do sell the rails like this with the different color. I know they sell the wreath forms with the different colors, but I'm pretty sure they sell them with these rails with the different colors as well. So just get a color that matches. I always get green because usually I use these as swag bases, and but it doesn't really matter to me because I always cover up the tie anyways, so it doesn't bother me what color I usually get. But if that's something that you want to do, you can totally just get that color. Okay, so that's a idea too. And the maxout.com also sells bases like this as well, along with wreath forms and all the materials you need for wreath making. You can find over at themaxout.com. So this will be for sale when I'm done with it. You you can always message me on Facebook or check it out on my Etsy shop whenever I get it uploaded. I'm not sure if it'll be uploaded before I go on vacation. If not, it'll be uploaded when I get back. But otherwise, I might sell before I even post it anywhere, because sometimes I post like a sneak peek, or I tell people to go check out the tutorial on YouTube, on Facebook, and it sells out on Facebook before I can even do anything with it, which is good for me because then I don't have to post it. But yes, so I think it's gonna be really cute, and I think it'll sell fast. So what I want to do is I just want to grab these hearts that I have over here. And these little picks that I have these little sparkly picks that I think will look really pretty in there, and then these big hearts that I think are going to be gorgeous in there as well. But first off, what I want to do is I want to get a little thing in our little gnome's butt. That way we have somewhere to put a pipe cleaner through, so we can get him into our design. So I just take that, and then I just take a zip tie, and I go through the two little holes that I punctured in his butt. And I just tie them together. And then I take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around, and I twist it. And then I pull that as tight as it can go. And I will do again up here somewhere as well. I just do slices right into them, stick a pipe cleaner through, or a zip tie through, pull as tight, and then y'all, wherever I cut the insert, wherever that little foam, like the fluffing that's in him, you can see there's fluffing coming out of him. I just take hot glue and I just go right over it. Now you can totally, if you're a sewer, sew him back up. Y'all know I'm a crafter, which also you could be a crafter and sewer, but y'all, I'm not that type of crafter. I don't have the patience to sew. I mean, I can sew something, but let me just tell you, I don't have the patience to do that. So we just use our handy dandy glue as our sewing material, and that's what we do. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna wanna do is I'm thinking that he's gonna go in the, I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna wait for him to dry. But as we're doing that, I'm gonna pick out, I've got these really pretty red hearts that I think will just look really OG in here. So what I wanna do is I wanna totally get rid of this ugly bow that's on there. Okay. And probably there's this whole heart. Actually, I'll leave a stem as a piece to be able to stitch into. And now these hearts came from Walmart. They came from Wally World. Y'all know me with bows with non-wired ribbon. It's just not my jam. Okay, and I also have some of these hearts. Now these ones have, they're like on a pick, and these would be pretty in there. I'm not gonna add anything pink, just because pink is not in this color theme, y'all. But I do think these little hearts that were in there will totally be so cute, and so will these little guys. Will be so fun in there as well. So we're just waiting on our glue to dry. I thought I had some white picks. Let me check, friends. I thought I had some white. Oh, I mean, these would be really cool. Or these. Not a fan of that, actually. Even those are too big. But these would be kind of cool in there. They're like white fluffy things. So those could be possibility. Okay, he's almost dry, y'all. 2 seconds. And then we might add some bow in here. I don't want to make a bow until I know for sure. Okay, I think he's dry. If not, he'll be fine. So that's an extra that we cut. Okay, so I want him to sit down into our design. Oh, he's gonna be so cute right there. Okay, so right there is where he's going. So we're just gonna string this through our little mesh here. And we did get a little bit of glue on that mesh. That's fine because it'll be a little bit extra security for him. Okay, we just need to find a little crossbar. There we go. Okay. And he's going to be one directional, so he's only going to be able to sit one way, which is totally fine. So in case I did something with a snowman too, and he was one directional, but he was no problem at all. Everyone still loved him. And he's gonna look so cute just sitting in here chilling with his little legs dangling. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. I want to do something more Valentine's Day. I got tons of wreaths that are still available, so I didn't want to make any more wreaths just because I don't want to get stuck with them all. Just because Valentine's Day is coming up here. But I always like to do a couple of different items that are not wreaths, that are still home decor. So like for Easter, I'm going to do a floral arrangement, and I also did a swag. I also made a cute little, we did this on a Facebook Live, we made this cute little Valentine's Day gnome. So we made him out of socks, and we made him, so he's really cute. So, but I think these ones are just really cute. The store-bought ones are really cute. So that's how he'll sit in the wreath. So what I want to do now is I think we're gonna make a really simple, some kind of little simple bow to go in this, just because I like the simplicity of it. So I want to just make a really simple bow using a couple of ribbons, not too many. I think I might actually just go in with, like, I don't have anything without pink. A lot of it's all pink. We might just do like this with, I don't know if I have any 1.5 inch or 2.5 inch gray. I do have a really sparkly silver that we could possibly use if we wanted to. I've got this sparkly silver. That's more like a lace, but I think it would still be really pretty in there. And then we also have the two ribbons that we used in our design already today. I also have this one too that we could use. So I need to find this, and I need to find our 50-yard roll. Where did that go? Oh, right here. So these are our design, the ones we're going to use today. So let me put this over to the side, and let me get y'all put up here so we can make a bow. I'm gonna get you guys up on my other camera, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I was in the middle of making a bow. My sister came running down, interrupting me. So I'm back now. So we gotta diff this angle, and we're gonna make a bow. So this is a really sparkly ribbon. This is like Kirkland's brand ribbon. So it's a very, very pretty ribbon. So let's just get this bow made. Okay, so this is my new tripod angle for when I do bows or close-ups on any tutorials. That way I do not have to worry about pulling you guys closer and everything. You guys would be nice and close. So it's like this one of those like bendy like clip-on tripods that you can get. So we do two tails on each side, and then our two tails coming one up and one down, and then two bows on each side. And then we're gonna go in with our hearts. The same heart that we used in our bow before. Do two tails on this, but I actually might only do one tail on this, just because I don't want this bow to be so big. So we'll do two tails, but I mean one loop on each side. And I just get a little bit smaller every time I go in. And so we're only gonna do that many, okay? So that way we don't have tons and tons and tons of stuff. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with our gray that we used in our tails. And we always just add our tails up on top and twist it. I just did a bow making class, and it actually turned out super awesome. We had about 30-ish members join. It was a 4-day course. It was $10. I taught it in a Facebook Live, or a private Facebook group. It was all Facebook Lives. We did our last video tonight, and it was just the wrap up. We did 2 more bows tonight, just as basic. I just told them whatever they wanted to see me do on our last live, they could do, and that's what they came up with. Is just, we did a funky bow like this, and it was a Mardi Gras one that we did using this technique, and then we also did a hand bow, and we made a Valentine's Day bow. So that was super fun. It was a fun group. They learned a lot. I had fun teaching them. It's always nice to get the time to be able to sit down with someone and just be able to teach them. Was just amazing, and it helped me become a little bit slower teacher, helped me practice for when I do actual classes one day. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to find my zip ties. I'm going to put a zip tie around it. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a red pipe cleaner, or any pipe cleaner, you won't really see it. So, put that around it, and then tie it tight. Pull it nice and tight, and then we'll fluff. So now you'll have tails coming up this way, and tails coming up this way. So tails will be coming up both ways. That one actually has got to go that way. Okay, so then we're just going to fluff. So we're going to do our sparkly, which this is super glittery. If you guys can see my desk, it's really sparkly. So, okay, and we're going to do tails, tails, ribbon, tails, or bow, bow, 1, loop, loop, 1, middle loop. So cute. I love how all the hearts like match. Okay, it's so cute. Okay, so now what I want to do is just pull our tails up and go to the shortest ribbon, and that's what we're going to measure using. Dovetail. And y'all, we might make this shorter, depending on how big it looks on our design, but this is what we have for right now. Okay, so I will come back when I get you on the new tripod. I'm also going to clean this desk off so not everything is full of sparkles. And then we will put this on our wreath, our design, embellish it a little bit, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now we got our bow done. We are going to add our bow onto our design. So let me just bring our design up. And I want our bow like right about here into our design. So let me just take it and weave it down. Find the middle here. Weave it over here. Find it. Y'all, I tell ya, we're just not having the greatest night here. I just dropped my whole container of Valentine's Day pics. That's always really good. Love when that happens. Okay. So in case we didn't have another glitter explosion on the floor, now we have another one with those. Okay, so we're just gonna fluff our ribbon, our tails, and then we will show you what we've got so far. This is coming together so cute. Love it. Who decorates for Valentine's Day? Let me know. My mom does, here at our house. So there is our little bow in the center. I'm not really sure if I like how, you know what, I think I like how long those tails are. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to add some little hearts. So I'm thinking probably a little heart to go like up and around. I also want to add these picks, so let me just add some of these picks. I think these are going to look so fun in there. They're actually like, I think they're Christmas picks, but who said that we can't use them for Valentine's Day because they're white, friends. It's a neutral color, and it doesn't say anything about not using them in a Valentine's Day design, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I think that we're going to take them and just like bend them. Oh, they're kind of fun. Y'all, ooh, you know what would be really fun? What we could do with this is go like this. Where do I have something that I can like do it around, like our scissors, and just wrap it around, friends. Ooh. And just make curlies out of them. So don't be afraid to like work it, you guys. Work it, do it, makes this. Well, there's like a weird, they're like a weird texture. I think they're kind of fun then. Oh, I did have some little, I feel like I put all my red picks away, you guys. But we don't need a whole lot of red in this design just because of it. It's already kind of, oh, I think that's gonna be really fun. Okay, I'm just gonna like place them. I'm gonna actually use my finger. Okay. So don't be afraid to, just because you get something for a certain holiday, friends, does not mean you can't use it for a different holiday. I repurpose holiday stuff all the time, let me tell you. Oh, I think I like that. Oh, I definitely need this to come out a different direction, though. Let me just, like, play with it a little bit, friends. But I want to add these hearts, so I want to make sure that wherever I'm going to add these hearts, there's room. I don't think I even need this little thing there. Just need to cover that up, okay. Y'all, now the embellishing part is just a time where you just sit around and stuff different things in different areas and just see how you like it. Sometimes, friends, I'll sit here and I'll be like, you know what, I don't even like that there. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I like that there. Or sometimes I'm like, yeah, no, I don't like that there at all. It all depends on the certain day. That would look fun, and I think this would actually look really fun right behind it. No, maybe not. I don't know. I really like it right here, though, because it just, like, brings this corner a little bit of funness. And then I think it needs something back here, honestly. Yeah, I think I like it right there in like threes. And then we also got this, which would be fun somewhere. And then we also have ornaments, so. But remember, you guys, just because you have something picked out does not mean that you have to add it anywhere. Like, you know how many times I've got things picked out for a project and then I'm like, you know what, I don't even like that there. Or I don't like that, or no, I don't think that's gonna look good there. All the time. So don't think because, oh, I have it picked out, I have to add it in my design. That is not true. But I do really like that down there, and it actually is like a pick that it just like clips on, so I really don't have to do anything with it. I'm gonna add a little bit of hot glue on it, just so it like sits there and does all the fun things that it needs to. But I think that's all I need to really do to that. And then I'm just gonna add some hot glue on this thing, just so that sits in there real nice. And this one, normally I would just take my hot glue skillet and put glue on it, but I think I don't even need my skillet tonight because I have these all jammed in there real nice. Oh, that one was like, yeah, no. I'm not letting you get away that easy on me, that one said. I mean, that kind of looks fun there. Or, like, this looks kind of good there. No, I don't like that there. I want to grab some ornaments. So let me just find my mini ornaments. I have a ton of them. Right here. Okay, I'm going to actually do mini ornaments, friends. Now, I do I do actually have some little mini, oh my gosh, you guys. I've got all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, I found some. This is what I want to use. I'm gonna use these. 1 second, y'all. Sorry, friends, I found like the best ornaments in the world. I got sparkly silvers too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's just add some. Let's add some ornaments down in the center of these ribbon tails. Oh, heck yes. We're not gonna add one down there because it would look like our little guy, you know. Not sure about that right there. Okay. And I'm not gonna burn myself because y'all, the other night I burnt myself like 4 times on a live for Facebook, and it was not fun because I literally have burnt fingers. That's why I have band-aids on my fingers, because I can't control myself in hot glue. It's just, I always have to burn myself, and it's just like, Max, quit it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'd appreciate it. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers, and I think we're gonna hit it before I even upload this video, which is like kind of crazy because I feel like last week I was at 200 subscribers. I mean, I don't feel like it. I know I was at it. And then like I went to bed with like 200 subscribers, friends, and then like I woke up the next day and I had 500. It was kind of crazy. Kind of like, whoa, like what did I do to deserve this? But apparently I did something. Uploaded more videos. And okay, now my thing is just like, I don't know if you guys, it's saying my phone's almost dead. So hopefully you guys just saw everything I was doing. Otherwise, that's gonna be very annoying. There's always something going on with this camera that just makes my life gotta be so much harder. Gotta love your phone. Gotta love technology. So ornaments, friends, are like the main thing I love because they have them in every color. Now, you can really only find them during Christmas time, so that's why I stock up during Christmas time, is that way I have them for all the other seasons. So like these are all Christmas ornaments, and I just stock up. If you can't see the shelf behind me, or I'm sure you guys can see them all behind me over here, there's like tubes right here of them as well. I get the big tubes. I also have tons of ones from Walmart. My glue gun's just like sitting over there. This is left coming out from before. So we're just putting ornaments in our little design, covering up all those green spots, because y'all, we don't want green just like hanging out having a fun day in our middle of our design, because green does not match our colors for this design. So don't let the green just like, okay. Okay, we're almost done, friends, because we don't need to add too much into this design. I think I might add a mini bow over here. If I am looking at it correctly, it might need a little something, but otherwise I don't think we need much. So we're just gonna add a mini ornament over here. And so, like I said, ornaments are a staple in a lot of my designs because they help embellish it, and they're super easy, and they're really cheap after Christmas when I get them, so they don't cost $1 million. So I'm loving this design, friends. Okay, we're gonna just put his little legs down like so, and we're gonna make a little teeny, I don't know, do we even need a bow to go over here? I wanted to add something, but we also can add these picks. So I thought about adding little sparkly funness to our design, but I haven't decided yet if we need them. But yeah, who doesn't need any more sparkle in this design? Okay, Y'all, that's the second time this has happened to me in the last 2 days. On Sunday, yesterday, I was actually designing using the same exact pick, but in the color red. And they flung across the thing like that too. Obviously, these picks do not like me. So that is apparently a fact now. Oh, I really like that underneath there. So we're gonna add it. Y'all, sometimes, but you do have to know when you need to stop, and I do know that. A little bit of extra picks and stuff, it's not gonna kill my design, but I do, as a designer, know when to stop, and there is a point, friends. Yes, believe it or not, there is a point when you just need to tell yourself, okay, you need to stop. And you, as the designer, need to know and need to be able to determine that yourself. Because your way of saying you need to stop maybe is different as mine. Mine maybe is different as yours. It's all different, friends. We all design differently, and we all will always design differently. So you, as a designer or the creator, will determine that yourself. Because friends, you can have a design where, yeah, there is a ton of stuff in it that is beautiful, but y'all, there are designs that I've seen that I'm like, whoa, they needed to stop 5 minutes ago, but they just kept on going. And now I'm like, I don't know what is going on in this crazy. Yo, I think I need something right here. I don't know what though. Something needs to go there. Because otherwise it's going to drive me nuts that I see that just like hanging out, having a ball of a time. And I was going to add this underneath there, but I feel like I'm going to have, oh wait, no, I think I like that there. We're just going to use the hot glue gun because I got it jammed in there and I don't feel like taking it out. Okay. So these glitter picks are actually bringing in a little bit of life to our design and just giving it a little bit more voila, wazoo. I could be using my steel or my stem cutter, but it's down there. And then if I want to use it, I have to get all my stuff out of here. So we're just going to use the muscles today, right? Okay, what is going on with this? Okay, there we go. I think I got it, friends. Okay. Now this is why I have a stem cutter, because of that whole reason right there. Okay. Okay, friends. Y'all, I'm just like dropping everything today. It's not been a very good day for designing. Let me just state that right now. Everything wants to fall on me. Everything wants to just be crazy today. Y'all, let me just tell you, this is like the 4th filming I've done today. I've done 3 Facebook Lives, 2 in my public page, and 1 in my private group, which, that's a lot of filming right there. 2 is a lot for me. And then I had to go live. Well, actually, I decided to go live. I didn't have to go live, but y'all know me. I love designing, and sometimes I have so many good ideas, and I'm like, well, I really want to share that with them. So that means I'm like, well, if I want to share that with them, I can't do it now. So that means I have to wait, and then I'm like, yep, no, well, then I'm going to go live then, so I can share it with them, because the design that I made, well, one of them I had to film a tutorial to do a kit, and then the other one I had to do in the Bow Making Madness group. I had to film a tutorial. Y'all, and I really think I just need something simple. We're just going to make a really simple, really simple. When I say simple, I am not even joking you, simple. Little tiny little bow to go here, and if we don't like it, we're not going to use it. We're going to do a tail, a loop. I'm not even showing you guys how to do this right now. Or maybe I will. Simple. Just because I think it needs something. It just looks bare. I'm just doing like a hand bow, using my hand. I'm just taking this little, don't even know what I'm, not even really measuring, if I'm being honest with you. Not even measuring. So I just did a simple bow, like we did before, but just 2 loops with the gray. Okay. And then we're just gonna do a loop or a tail with, I don't even have much of this ribbon left either, so we gotta be cautious on how much we use. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a teeny little mini thing in the middle, and then a tail. And then we're actually just gonna take a white pipe cleaner and go around it. We don't even need a zip tie for this design. This one, yo, I'm not even sure if we're gonna even use it. If not, it's fine. But I just think it needs something to go right there. It just looks bare. I just think it looks bare. I'm just like fluffing it right now, quick. Okay. Okay, so 2 loops on each side, loop here, and then a tail. We're gonna like go like that, and then like that with that in the middle, and then our little mini thingamabobber that we did here. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be in the middle, but that looks fine, okay. And then I think it just needs to go like, oh yes, it just needs to go right there. Right there is where it needs to go. And I think it looks good. Honestly, it just needed that. It just literally needed something small. Remember, y'all, it does not have to be large. And ribbon is one of your cheapest options to add in if something needs to be fixed or something needs to be added. Just add a little, just add a mini bow. Mini handmade bow takes 2 seconds to do, for me at least. For you, it might be more. And then, honestly, we're gonna say screw this right here in the middle. We don't like that here, so we're just gonna literally take this tail. I'm gonna cut it down really short because I don't want it touching. Right now it's touching my little picks that I've got going on over there, and I don't want that, okay? And then we're gonna take a little mini ornament. I'm gonna find one quick. Little mini red ornament, sparkly. Cut the end off, dip it in my skillet. And just plop it down there in the middle. And that is how we're gonna do that little guy. See, now it just is like, oh, it just needed that. It just needed that little bit of wazam. It just was really just not done. So now I still got ribbon hanging. So I'm gonna lift up the camera from you guys, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. So we got our big bow here, and look at that just little mini bow here that we just made it. That just brings that so much more light. We got this little heart just hanging out there, which is so cute. We've got this little guy hanging there. We've got our bigger bow here, which is really pretty with the tails flinging out like that. I love this, and our little guy's hanging. How super cute is this design, friends? So this is how you make a centerpiece using deco mesh, a cute little figurine, and now, like I said, y'all, you could have done a bow up here and put this guy sideways and had him coming down, and another bow down here, and hung this on your wall. But I think this is gonna be a really cute centerpiece to go in the middle of your table or an end table, any place where you could put this on a cabinet, if that would make better sense for you. Wherever you could put something like this. But you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope I didn't bore the heck out of you. I hope I made this video pretty short, even though I feel like it's really long. But make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I film videos all the time. Make sure you follow me on Facebook over at MB Crafts. I go live there a lot and do Facebook Lives, and I teach you how to do it. All these designs here, but sometimes I go a lot more in depth. Let me show you the design we did tonight in the Facebook group, or during Facebook. Okay, what am I calling? Oh, there we go. We did this design tonight, friends. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful grapevine. We got really long tails hanging, curly. It is so pretty, and this is a really big showstopper that we did tonight in the Facebook page. And I hope you guys go over there and follow over there. That's where I'm most active, but I am trying to post at least, and I have been on a roll, posting one video tutorial or some kind of design here on YouTube once a week. I'm gonna eventually, maybe if I get more time on my hands, I would love to go and do twice a week, but right now it's been once a week. And yes, so make sure you guys check it out over there. Check out my Etsy shop where I have all my fun designs over at MB Crafts by Max, and TikTok is MB Crafts by Max as well. And then you're already here on YouTube, so make sure you go check out themaxout.com and check out all the fun supplies they have on over there. I love the supplies, and you can make something beautiful for your home using supplies from there. Until then, you guys have a great night, great day, whatever time of the day you're watching, and be blessed. Bye-bye.